Brooke says, I am trying to acknowledge my own toxic traits as well as work with my partner with his. What is the best approach to get him to open up? Well, the best approach is to, one, go first, right? That's the best approach in any scenario. If you want somebody else to do something, the best way to do it is to do it first. That's by far the best way. And I actually learned this when I was in the military, and they were teaching us about this. And I had an officer that was like, he was like cleaning toilets, and he was an officer. And that's, if you don't know anything about the military, that's not something officers normally do. And so he was like, hey, like, come over here. And, he's like, grab a stick and start cleaning. Right. And so I'm like, well, if my officer's doing it, I'll do it too. Right. It's no big deal. Whereas if my officer came over and he was like, hey, go clean the toilets, I'd be like, I'm an officer. Right. Like, screw this guy who wants me to go and do these things. But if he's doing it himself, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I'll do it as well. And it works the same with all other kinds of things as well, right? Because we are constantly looking to others to figure out what we should be doing. And so if you are opening up about things, he's far more likely to start opening up about things. If you create an environment with him that makes it okay to talk about and open up about things, he will feel like he should start opening up about things. If you don't do those things, then he won't feel that way. And he also has other things that are kind of holding him back, right? Like his previous habits of not opening up about things. And so the best thing that you can do is create an environment, ask him to open up about things, ask him about different things, get curious, ask him questions, open up yourself, create an environment where he can tell you anything. Because if you freak out and get angry about him saying things, then he's not going to open up to you. And maybe he's had that in the past. Most guys have. And so that's what you want. That's what you want to do. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense there, Brooke?